Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about, it's kind of like a story time almost, about how I basically had an encounter with a crazy football kid. Basically, yeah, there was some crazy kid who pretty much wanted to kill me. Or really, he wanted to fight me more. I'm gonna be doing, some, Crunker gameplay in the background, because why not? So basically, I've been playing football for a really long time, and I actually suck at this game. This dude's level 50. Um, but I've been playing football for a long time, and I had always had this kid. We're gonna call him, let's say, Jim. So me and Jim have never really been great friends. We used to be okay friends, but we've never really been like the bestest of friends. And so basically, it all started a couple years ago when my parents were like really they weren't friends with his parents. They were actually pretty ticked off at his parents, um, and so there was a lot of tensions and stuff like that. And so basically, what happened is that well the kid he was just going insane. So I can't exactly tell you about what happened back then, but I can tell you what happened only a couple days ago. So basically, this kid I've never really liked him. Okay, I already said I never really liked him. Um, and basically, what happened is he was telling us a story about how he got kicked out of summer camp for basically being a predator. Now, I took his side on this because he wasn't being a predator. There was some girl lying about him, how apparently that she claimed he touched his butt, and he told one person, and I overheard it. And his mom gives me a ride home from practice, and so I was alone with her. You know, she was taking me home. Nothing else really happened, but let's switch classes. um, but so basically, what happened is I was being taken home, and I told her that, oh yeah, he said something about getting kicked out of summer camp because some girl thought he was a predator, and apparently his mom decided to go ahead and tell him that I told him that. So for some reason, this woman tells Jim that I told her that, and he decides to get really mad about that. You know, if somebody tells your mom that, oh yeah, you got kicked out of summer camp because somebody thought you were a predator, you shouldn't really be mad about that. I would think that, oh yeah, that's cool, that's fine. You know, oh yeah, my mom, I've told other people. Like, I mean, maybe his mom didn't want him telling other people about it, and you know, maybe his mom was a little mad, and so now, and he gets, you know, all, you know, up in my face about it, um, and he's going like, oh yeah, why would you tell that? Why would you talk behind my back? You know, and I was like, I didn't mean to talk behind my back. I'm sorry about that. And he was like, no, f you. Basically, you know, we were doing we were doing our little football drills. It was pretty hard. It was actually raining a lot, and basically what happened is that he started cussing at me a lot, like, and then, so you have to understand something about our football team. Basically, our football team is pretty passionate, okay? We have a very, very passionate football team, and we don't like people who slack off. Like, we pretty much have pride on, you know, having hardworking, you know, people on our team. And so this kid, he wasn't going in for things, like, we had, like, little drills and something, and he wasn't going in, he wasn't doing anything, and he was sitting on the sideline, and he took off his helmet. Everybody else had their helmet on. And, you know, I tried to tell him, hey, dude, keep your helmet on. I know it's hot and sweaty, you know, and stuff like that, but you gotta keep it on. And he was like, no, you can't tell me what to do. And I'm like, dude, we're gonna get in trouble if you don't put on your helmet. And this dude, he wouldn't put back on his helmet. So we had a bunch of other people telling him, dude, put on your helmet. And I got really ticked off. I like basically took his helmet off and I put it on him and I strapped it up. And this kid, no joke, he just decided to decided to like grab my arm and twist it. I swear, and it hurt. Because this kid, I don't even know, he must have gone through like karate or some stuff, or he got invited to a birthday party where they were doing like karate or some stuff. Because this kid, he was actually somehow pretty good at pulling my arm. And trust me, it hurt. And so I yelled out like, "Ow!" Like, what the heck? And basically, what happened then is that this kid, he goes like, "That's what you get for teaming up with everybody else." And I'm like, teaming up, dude? I'm literally trying to tell you to put on your helmet. Everybody else is telling you to put on your helmet. Put on your helmet. And basically, I keep on telling him a ton of times, put on your helmet, put on your helmet, we're gonna get in trouble. And then, basically after that, he just gets all ticked off at me, and he starts running into me. Like, we have pads on, and when we're running to things, he'll just start, like, crashing into me, or when we're running over to get water, he'll just crash right into me. And, it gets pretty annoying, to the point where I'm like, dude, you gotta stop this. It's getting annoying. And he wasn't stopping. He wasn't doing a single thing. It was getting like it was really pissing me off. And so I was saying, dude, you gotta stop having a high ego. And I said, your ego is higher than the man who snorted 20 your ego is higher than the guy has from snorting 20 lines of cocaine on the bus. And I know that was a really, really stupid insult. And I kind of regret saying it because it was so dumb. Okay, it was stupid. It was dumb. I shouldn't have said it, but I said it. And like a bunch of my teammates, being guys, they all were like, they were all laughing at it, and I feel pretty good about myself. But I don't exactly feel as good about myself as I should. It's not a very great thing to have. So basically, yeah, this kid, he's getting all, ticked off. He starts running into me and stuff. And yeah, basically after that, his mom has to take me home. And basically what happens is I get in the car and I have a nervous look on my face. And his mom's like, "Yo, what's wrong?" Well, she didn't say like, "Yo." She just basically said, "What's wrong?" And I said, so your son, he was being kind of a jerk today." And she was like, "What?" And I told her basically everything what happened. And she was like, I'll talk to him. And basically what happened is that after that, he got in the car and he was like, "What's he doing in here?" And I'm like, "Uh-huh. Yeah, what am I doing in here? This is a terrible mistake I've made." And so basically what he does is he's still like really pissed off at me. And he's telling he's telling his mom that I was being rude to him and I was being super mean to him when he was the one who was cussing me out for no reason. Okay? This kid, he is cussing me out for no reason. And all of a sudden he's blaming me for being rude, and he's saying that, I was cussing him out. And I was like, no, dude. I was not cussing you out. If anything, you were cussing me out. And I don't even know why I went into this menu. How do I get out of here? Let's see. Well, this is stupid. Huh. Alright. Well, once I figured out how to do this. So basically, guys, this kid, he was getting crazy, okay? He was getting nuts. He was, he was trying to get, all pissy with me. And so what I did is I told him, dude, just deal with it. And what he did was he kept telling his mom like all this lies and stuff. And all of a sudden he's like, yo, we can't take him home. And I'm like, we're already halfway there, so you should take me home. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you take him home. And I'm like, dude, that's stupid. That's really stupid. And he goes ahead and he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you take him home. And his mom's like, no, we have to take him home because we're a close way. And his mom, she got a bit upset with me by saying, oh yeah, you shouldn't have been telling him to put his helmet on if it's his problem. If the coach tells him that if the coach says that he needs to stop, then he'll stop then. Oh, I just realized it's my teammate. But like, his mom was basically saying, "Oh yeah, oh he was in the right there." You know, a right doesn't make a right and a wrong doesn't make a right. She was basically acting like a right is making a wrong, like a right and a wrong wasn't making just all over a right. He still did something pretty, scummy. He kept calling me, a bunch of cuss words. He kept, cussing me out. It wasn't cool. And this kid, he still thinks that he's like the god of the planet because he goes like, we can't take him home. If you take him home, I'm gonna get really mad. And, like, and basically when I got home, he was just like, yeah, bye, you f-head. He was cussing out, all right, and he was just being a jerk overall. I know I'm not a great storyteller, but like this dude, he was just a real jerk. He was a real jerk, and yeah, basically it wasn't a crazy story, but like, I just gotta say, this kid's got some anger issues, man. And they need to be handled. Dang, I suck. So basically, yeah, this kid has anger issues, and he needs to solve them because it's getting pretty bad. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you like crazy football kid getting triggered at me for nothing, and hope you like my terrible Crunker gameplay. So yeah, see you guys later, and use nothing. I don't know. I forgot what I was even gonna say. I should script these videos. Alright, see you later. Bye.